Good morning, collective. I am Kuan Yin. It is Monday morning, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot on 100. Good morning, Janet Judd. Good morning, Cheryl Campbell, and everybody else. Ciao. All right, so everybody knows about gang stalking. We all okay. All right, we all get it. Everybody knows about gang stalking. Okay, but there are different levels to gang stalking, and it's like one level down from gang stalking, like another level of hell beneath gang stalking is gang stalking with that's specifically for another type of entertainment. And what this involves is chipping drug addicts, prostitutes, and people that are seen to be at the complete bottom, meaning no one will empathize with them, no one will help them. Even if people are helping them, no one will take them seriously. Okay, so that would be in their eyes, this wealth class that pays money to have people inject with that Neuralink camera in their eye, the people that they feel can be pure entertainment. That means like your neighborhood druggie prostitute, your neighborhood, somebody that they feel nobody will ever take seriously, somebody that literally sleeps on the street. You know how they make those, or they used to make those videos, those DVDs back in the day, and sell them, and they would be called like street wars, crackhead wars, meth head wars, and it would be supposed to be a whole bunch of comedic content of drug dealers that not drug dealers, a whole bunch of comedy content of like drug heads battling it out, boxing and boxing rings, sucking dick in the alley, and then getting knocked over the head by, that's my husband, I infected him with HIV. Both of us have it together. Just the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Those are the people. And let me be very clear when I say, number one, we're all humans and nobody should be experimenting with anybody, because you don't know how a person got to whatever place in their life they've arrived at, because a lot of people have come full circle and rose up out of whatever they were going through, and they've done very well and they've healed. Okay. And you don't know how they got there either. Okay. And we also know karma sometimes puts people in certain places during cycles of their life. So if anyone has ever overcome a drug addiction or was able to get out of prostitution and drugs, God bless you. I'm very happy for you. That's why I'm not saying it's okay to subject anybody for your own entertainment just because they're a drug addicted prostitute man or woman on the street. Okay. That's not okay. We're all humans. But what these people were doing was, it's like one step below regular gang stalking. They were finding these type of characters that no one would ever take seriously or listen to, that have been on the street for years. Your famous neighborhood, if you ever came from a poor neighborhood, druggies or drunks and prostitutes. And what they were doing, dope heads, what they were doing was injecting them with the camera in their eye. And the wealth class, they're watching through these cameras for entertainment. Is she going to hit so-and-so over the head with a 4x4 early in the morning and knock his eye out his socket? This was their entertainment. And this is why I'm saying this. Whoever this person, whatever this game is that the wealth class plays, because they're bored and unfulfilled with their lives and unhappy, and money can't make you fulfilled and happy. Okay. You only doing your shadow work can. You were volunteered. You were told, somebody volunteered you for this program. And they lied, and they actually said that you were a drug addicted prostitute, okay, that had no hope of recouping or getting on track in life, and that no one would ever, you're invisible, and you could be amused, and they would be able to watch you for entertainment. And you were below gang stalking, you were a step below, but you have sacral chakra energy that they could harvest from, that was very abundant, which actually makes absolutely no sense. And it makes no sense because you cannot be a drug addicted, unhealed, wounded prostitute man or woman and have the type of sacral chakra energy that manifests millions of dollars. So you know that's a lie right there off the break. Okay, there's no way in hell that you can have the type of sacred womb. Okay, your sacral chakra can't cultivate and make that kind of energy to make someone a millionaire. If you're a drug addicted prostitute, that's 100% impossible. But these are people that are not connected to their intuition. So they said, oh, it's just a coincidence. It's a Homer, like in Homer Simpson, they said it's a Homer. It's one of those weird freak incidents that an unhealed drug addicted prostitute happens to have the type of sacral chakra energy that you could manifest billions off of. It's just a coincidence. When we know that's like oil and water, it's impossible. Whoever you are a Joseph energy. Anyone that is familiar, because I don't assume everybody knows about Christianity or any stories in the Bible, but anybody that's familiar with the story in the Bible of Joseph. Joseph was the one with the brains out of all of his brothers and siblings. Okay, meaning it just is what it is. He was born with the anointing. He was born with a heightened intuition. Joseph might have been an older soul. Okay, he had a lot of wisdom and he was meant to be in a leadership role. His brothers were meant to be farmers, and there's no shade in that. We all come for different purposes and we have different souls. Okay, his brothers might have just been younger souls that was still, more on a lower frequency and operating out their carnal nature on in a lower frequency. Joseph was born on a higher frequency, had an older soul. They were so jealous of who Joseph was, and of his creativity and of his favor, that they sold him away as a slave to try to get rid of him. Whoever you are, that is what somebody did to you. They knew who you were. They knew you were a Joseph energy with the connection to God. They knew that you were very intellectual, very smart, and that where other people were coming up with blanks when it comes to ideas for prosperity, you could take a look at the exact same materials that somebody else couldn't make something out of, and you could take those same materials and add your energy to it and your mind to it, and you could manifest out of nowhere its fruit growing where nothing was growing before. Understand, it all has to do with how you your perception. There's somebody that could look at a target audience and be like, there's nothing there. There's absolutely no money there. These people don't have money. They don't have wealth. They don't have this. They don't have that. And then there's somebody else that could look at a certain target audience and be like, oh my God, there's plenty of money to be made here. Give the people what they want. Look at Tyler Perry. All he did was get people with their natural abilities and talents of music, of song, of dance, of acting from a community. And he's made billions of dollars, went from being homeless to billions of dollars, because some people will look at certain communities, they don't have money, it's destitute, and take the rich culture of that community and start off just putting it together in such a way where people like to watch themselves mirrored in acting. And from acting, it goes to television. And from television, it goes to movies, and grew into something. You understand? Sometimes people will look at things with dull eyes because they're not connected to God and their creativity, and they'll see nothing there, nothing that can grow, nothing barren. And then somebody else with the connection to God will come in that same community and look and see, wow, there's a culture here. If I put that culture on display for the people here, they're going to want to watch it because it will make them feel good about themselves and make them happy. And that energy is going to draw more energy in and more people in. And off of that, it's going to be like a springboard to open up to other opportunities, make something where people might not see growth and turn it into $1 billion empire. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the mindset you have. That's the mindset of Joseph in the Bible. And whoever this person is that volunteered you, this is someone that was married, okay? Someone, they might be married to someone in the military. Somebody knew that you were a Joseph energy, and they did not have any creativity at all whatsoever. This is the type of personality that really does not like the spirit of music. They don't like the spirit of rhythm and dance. They'll pretend to fit in. This is somebody with a blocked crown chakra, because the crown chakra is blocked oftentimes when people have what is it called? When their equilibrium is off, when they're off balance. Sometimes they lack rhythm and things of that nature. This is the type of personality that wear a face of arrogance. If they see like a whole bunch of people dancing and getting down and having a good time at the cookout, they're going to be like, oh, I'm too dignified for that. And it's arrogance. It's not, arrogance is nothing but a mask. It's a mask that people wear to cover up the fact that, okay, so I don't have no rhythm. I can't dance. I wish I could get down and have fun like them too. But because I can't have fun like that, and I feel like I can't do that, I'm just going to act like I'm too good and wear a mask of arrogance, when in reality, they wish they could go have fun with everybody else too. So, oh no, you guys know that's, I've graced you with my presence here, but arrogance. Do you understand me? There are people that don't know how to feel the same way you feel. They don't know how to enjoy life, the spice of life, the foods you cook, the music you sing and dance and have fun, and the enjoyment, the way you play with each other and talk and kid, the fast mind to be able to come back real quick and give rhythm to people when you talk, the way you enjoy yourself, the way you interface with each other. There are some people that don't have that ability because they have a blocked crown chakra, and they mask it with arrogance. Like, I don't do too much talking or dancing because it's beneath me. No, because you don't know how, and you're not that sharp, and you don't have a quick comeback. So this person noticed that you were a very snappy energy. And when you come around people, they enjoy you because you might have a smart mouth in a playful way. The way people come back at you, people like your energy. You understand? People like, even in church, you could just be one of them people, real upbeat, that everybody likes. When I say smart mouth, I just mean you're very witty in how you talk and how you have a quick answer, and you know how to, you understand? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're very coordinated. You might be very coordinated in everything you do, every aspect of your life. You might be highly intellectual and intelligent. You might be funny. You might know how to cook. You might dance. You might listen to music a lot. You might also be very intelligent with whatever you do for work. You might be like the whole package and have everything. And somebody was so jealous of you, they wanted to literally destroy you and completely shatter your reputation, because they knew they were none of those things, and they wanted to wear a mask of arrogance. Whoever this person is, this is someone that was married, and the only thing that they felt like they had in order to be able to attract the lifestyle that they want was to put you down, to find fault with you, and to use their sexual energy in a very low vibration. So this is someone that used their sexual energy in a very low vibration to convince a lot of people to do a smear campaign on you in order to sell you to an investor. Okay. This is someone that joined an occult and secret society that wears a mask of arrogance simply because they can't get in alignment to balance all their chakras so that their senses can attune to all of the pleasures and cultures and things of life, the spice of life that bring people joy. When you cannot enjoy things that we refer to as the spice of life, and y'all know what I'm talking about, culture, food, dance, talking, doing fun things with people, just enjoying each other's company. When you can't enjoy the spice of life because you're very dull and you're blocked off, you become like a Grinch. You understand? While the other Grinches were in a circle kicking, dancing like those Hasidic Jews in a circle, kicking their legs in each direction, doing that dance they do. The Grinch was mad because he didn't have enough rhythm to kick his legs in both directions. This is that energy right there. So they were jealous of you. They did a smear campaign to sully your name, and then they joined an occult. They joined an occult circle, a group. They became an occultist. They got married in a loveless marriage, and this person sold you to an investor, not just for regular gang stalking, but to even be injected with a camera type technology in your eye, because they told this person you were literally a drug addicted prostitute that is homeless, that's only for entertainment. And they started this narrative about you while you were prospering and doing well in life. That's why I'm confused. All right. The reason I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget to make my point. You shall know them by their fruit. You shall know them by their fruit. Whoever you are, nothing but good fruit come out your mouth. You have wisdom. You have wisdom. You have a very high intellect. You're extremely intelligent. Intelligent people often are funny too. So you're funny as well. Dick Gregory, who was a comedian, was also a community activist in the Black community. A lot of comedians that are very funny are also very intelligent, because they use talking about the truth about a situation, and they put it in a comedic way to keep people lighthearted, laugh at my pain type of energy. A lot of people that are funny are also very highly intelligent, and they uncomfortable truths that most people won't talk about is what a comedian will joke about, because people don't want to admit, oh, the Black man, oh, the white man, oh, let's not talk about race. But when you get in front of that mic and you telling your jokes and you put it in joke form, then, people know what you're saying is the truth, but it's in a way where people can laugh like, oh my God, nobody had the courage to say it. But because it came out while we're laughing, you get my point. So whoever you are, you're funny, you're intelligent, you're very, very smart. You're high vibrational. You're not low vibrational. Whoever you are, you cultivate because you operate out of your higher self, out of the light, and you vibrate on a very high frequency, the highest vibration of love, which is why this investor trusts that they are of the I'm just reading the energy. This investor trusts that you'll have empathy to understand that the reason why they went so far with you is because they were manipulated and lied to by this. It's a feminine energy that was in a marriage, a married couple that is very arrogant, because their arrogance covers up the fact that they don't know how to do a lot of things, and they're not that connected. This is a copycat energy. So if they do try to mimic, like enjoying life and just being like somebody everybody loves when they come around, they were actually emulating your energy. It's like they wanted to put you away into a cage and be able to observe you through cameras because of, the resources they have access to, so that they could mimic your energy. You understand? Because you're the lively type personality, and they're like they're dead. They're like a walking dead numb person, only because they're unhealed. And the only way they could mimic your joy and your happiness and your wittiness and all the things people love about you is by secluding you, isolating you, and then watching you, and then showing up in the world in your energy. Let me tell you something. If this bitch could put you into a pipe, if she could cook you, put you in a pipe and smoke you, she would appear in your energy anywhere she goes, like a genie in a bottle. Like, I'm telling you, if she could smoke you every morning and get high off your energy and then show up in the world as you until your energy wears off, and then she has to come back to the source and smoke you some more. And how she did that was by energy harvesting from you constantly energy harvesting from you, which is like smoking you in a damn meth or crack pipe so she could show up in your energy like she's high or something. And then when it wears off, she got to come back and smoke you some more. Do you understand? So whoever this person is, she's on a downfall right now because you figured out the secret that they were utilizing to harness your energy through, which when they first started this, you didn't know because you were not aware. Whoever this woman is, she sold you as a drug addicted prostitute and then had people help her to isolate you through ritualistic spell work, government resources, blackballing you with work and jobs, gangstalking, and so many other things that they did. But whoever you are, somebody went next level with you because everybody don't have a camera in their eye, but the ones that are supposed to be on the lowest. And let me say again, you should not be doing this to any human. I don't advocate if a person is going through lessons in their life and they're a drug addicted prostitute living on the street in filth. I still don't advocate. It's still a human. You don't have the right to use them for experiments. And I by no means approve of or advocate for that. But for the purpose of the reading and giving you the understanding and clarity that I need to, I have to paint the picture and tell you the truth. The reason, so they were looking for the lowest of the lowest of the low that are literally sleeping on the gutter to do the camera eye thing with, because they figured, and not just that, they do it to other people too, feminists and people with notoriety. But that was one category they tried to put you in. They were trying to say that you were like a homeless drug addict, but the dumbass said that about you and before that ever became you, and it never was you and never became you. So that's why your warfare was so hard, because they wanted to force you into that position after they sold these people and collected money from them to use you as an experiment. But they got them, they were upset because they couldn't understand. They're like, you said this was a drug addicted prostitute, but all I see is somebody that's full of joy with a lot of confidence and self-esteem. Don't worry, they won't in a minute. Beauty spell, beauty spell, beauty spell, beauty spell, beauty spell, make them ugly, hex their mirrors, do spell work to get the kids to help. You know, bitch, let me tell you something. You're going to get some entertainment this morning, baby. They got a bunch of stupid bitches, you know, in the occult that do all kind of different spell work. Child, they was sending you hauntings to your home to haunt your goddamn home with a ghost where things would just like disappear and you would not find it. They came at you, they cast every spell they could. And I wanted to talk about this ghost energy where something in your home just comes up missing out the blue. Let me tell you something about that, bitch. Let me explain something to you, okay? Because a lot of y'all, they were trying to fuck with your finances, and they did fuck with your finances and gang stalk you at work to put you in fear so you would work from home or just have to rely on a platform income because you scared to go out the house. And then they would fuck with that money. It was all to try to whittle you away to nothing where you would get evicted and end up in the street. Let me talk to you about these haints and spirits that they were sending toward you to freak you out. Baby, let me tell you something. Bitch, you send a haint toward me or a spirit toward me around my house to haunt my ass. Let me tell you something. Bitch, ain't nobody scared of no motherfucking ghost, haint, or anything else in this goddamn economy with inflation. I just want you to know right now, the only thing we scared of is eviction and not being able to have hot water and the gas getting turned off. We ain't worried about no goddamn ghost. Bitch, if you send a ghost to my house, that ghost better have some kind of way of helping put in on these groceries and whatever else I got going on. You can say, no, bitch, where you going? You ain't going through that wall. Bring your ass right back here. Bring your ass right back here. No, I'm leaving. No, you not. I call you back right now. Come on back. Come on back. God damn it. I need help with these groceries. It is an inflation right now. And I spend $200 every time I go to the grocery store. You want to be making little shit, my eye pencil and shit disappear around the house and haunt me. Bitch, that's cool. We can get along. We can work it out. Do you have something on these groceries is what I want to know. Because nobody in this economy during this inflation is afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ain't nobody scared of no damn ghost. If that ghost got a way of putting in on them groceries or helping out with one of these bills, they are more than welcome to hang out in the house. Just don't bother me when I'm watching my favorite program, and leave me alone when I'm sleeping. I'm protected anyway. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. Go play with my cats. God damn it. Ain't nobody scared of no goddamn ghosts. But these people use so many tactics to make you lose your stability. So many spells to lower your self-esteem so you wouldn't have confidence. Bitch, ain't a beauty spell in the world can affect my self-esteem. But you understand, or any of you, I'm sure. Okay, can't nobody, child, please. But nonetheless, these are the tactics they were using because they wanted you to be so low that you would accept a partner that would set you up to end up homeless in the street with a mental illness diagnosis in the legal system. And then that would help them to get you into the street. Okay. But it never happened because you're in alignment. You did your shadow work and you only got better. Every single thing they threw at you did nothing but make you better. Okay. Now, moving right along, you shall know them by their fruit. This married woman that is nothing but a pure copycat, a pure copycat. She doesn't even know who she is at all whatsoever. Every emotion she expressed, every bit of empathy that she has ever expressed for anybody was mimicked, because that's what narcissists do. They mimic emotions. They're like from another planet, some alien that doesn't understand humans, and they don't understand what human emotions are. So they watch very carefully, and then they say the phrases, oh, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. They watch people and they mimic phrases that are popular, and they mimic empathy and compassion. Okay. And then they try to mimic your energy and show up in the world as you. But this person has not produced one single thing. Since the day they've been oppressing you, they have not been able to produce one thing off their own energy of fruit. Nothing that comes out their mouth is of any real substance that anybody wants to hear. All they do is suck dick and pay people to get energy and friends and people to like them. But other than that, they don't have any real substance. They have absolutely nothing of substance that makes people truly like them for who they are, want them around if they don't have something to contribute. Okay. And it's only because they have not done their shadow work. Whoever you are, all you have to do is look at the fruit that you have produced. Whoever you are financially stable. You're beautiful inside and out. You speak a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom. It shows in every area of your life, spiritually, financially, emotionally, mentally, in your confidence, the way you walk, the things that you say, even your money. While they're trying to oppress and stop your money, you still know how to float, and you know how to make it look good. No matter what they do to your money, you still step out your house looking good every single time. You would never know with what these people did to oppress your money. You look like $1 million, baby. $1 million every time you step out your house. Okay. Unless you're working out at the gym or something, y'all know. Okay. So it's by their fruit ye shall know them. And by your fruit and the way you look and what you manifest and what you say out your mouth and what you have produced and the health that you're in, it does not look like what they sold this investor. So this investor, this is one sick fuck, of course. Okay. Your light irritates my demons. Okay. So you have a very bright light. Now they're taking on a victim mentality. They have unhealed trauma from childhood verbal and emotional abuse, why they project so much. Okay. And they are an opportunist. Okay. Now, let me tell you also, the reason that I wanted to first let you know, I do not advocate or support doing this to any human, experiments. I don't care what level, you're still a soul in a body that's in a lesson. Okay. But what they thought that this investor don't know you personally. They've never met you. They don't know anything about you. But this married couple right here, one is in the military. The feminine advertised you to her husband and to the connection she had within the occult, which is this investor, as, oh, I have a family member that's a drug addicted prostitute that is never going to recover and get their life together. They're a great candidate. Yeah, we have them in a home right now where we're taking care of them, and we're providing for them. We take care of all their bills, and they sold them a complete lie. So you can inject them, and you can watch them for entertainment. And they thought by doing spell work and by sending people to catfish you, that you were going to end up strung out on drugs and alcoholic, and you were going to be involved in activities ratchet activities out in the street, running around with a bad wig, fighting and carrying on. They thought that they would force you into that lifestyle. But whoever you are, you cannot be catfish, because you have standards, and you will not date any trash. Okay. You would rather spend the rest of your life alone in peace before you allow someone with any type of karmic ties or drama to connect to you. So they can't do magic on you because you're spiritually protected. And because of that, they could not create the illusion that they sold to this investor. And this investor finally figured out the truth about you, because they said, there's no way in hell that whoever you are a whole high priestess, hierophant energy. Okay. You're a judge. You're a spiritual judge. That's why you came in disguise. You're a whole high priestess, hierophant energy. Okay. And these people wanted to swap places with you because they knew what you were. Somebody that really is a nobody. They don't produce anything for anyone. They don't serve anyone. They don't serve humanity. They tried to make it seem like, again, you were this drug addicted prostitute, which whole mission was, wait a minute, because they're not going to do this to someone that has an important mission. The reason they do it to them is their mission is to smoke meth. I got an important mission here on this earth, and my mission is to suck dick in the alley and smoke meth. I'm a parking lot lizard. I'm very important to these truck drivers. No, you have a divine mission. You're a whole empress, high priestess, hierophant energy, the complete opposite. That's why these people couldn't make sense. They're like, oh my God, but we need this type of energy. But this is a drug addicted prostitute with this type of energy that can manifest millions and billions of dollars. It doesn't make sense, but if this is what they told me, it must be the truth. You understand? And they believe that. And because they believe that, these people were like, wait a minute, we have to fight for their energy. I thought it would be easy. Y'all said that this person would open up their legs and have sex with anybody. They're a drug addicted prostitute. Why can't we get and obtain their energy? So they started paying people because they wanted your energy. But because they told this person you were a drug addicted prostitute, they were like, damn, wow, okay, so that's not even somebody that would ever get in a proper marriage or a connection or whatever. This is somebody that will, since the drug addicted prostitute is the one with the golden womb, the goose that lays the golden eggs, which doesn't make sense, but I'm going to go with it because I'm not connected to my intuition. I guess we'll just have to go ahead and send somebody out to catfish them to get their energy. And then we'll do spell work to manifest with their energy, because they're like, you mean to tell me the golden goose is a drug addicted prostitute? Damn. Wow. And whoever she is, the married one, she told them that she was the golden goose. But the thing about it is if this is the golden goose that lay eggs, why the fuck you couldn't get the gold from in between her legs? That's what we don't understand. If the person that joined this occult circle is the one telling them that she's the golden goose that lays the golden eggs, because no, her womb is a graveyard. And let me be very clear, okay? I'm not talking about a woman or a man. I'm not talking about a woman that can't physically have kids and give birth. We all have different positions in life and purposes. There's a purpose for everything. You might serve a higher purpose. You might not even want kids, or you might be set aside for a specific reason or you might not have kids until a certain time that God permits for a particular reason, to keep you out of safety, to block a bad partner. I'm talking about a spiritually dead womb. I want to be very clear because I don't want to offend the wrong person. I'm talking about the womb as the fertility to manifest the type of energy that allows you to manifest into reality whatever it is that you want to will, whether it's finances, a career, opportunities, wealth, abundance, prosperity, good health. You have the type of energy that when you put your mind to it, and that mind and that energy you possess ignites with your thoughts and your projections, or the projection of the man that you're having manifestation sex with, it comes into fruition like the Big Bang. You understand? You're fertile. This married woman right here convinced this investor that it was some kind of hiccup of God that you were carrying the golden womb and happened to be a drug addicted prostitute that sucked dick and sleep on the curb. And it was some kind of mistake God made. And she has a graveyard of a womb, and she cannot manifest anything with her energy. Okay. She might even have children, and you can still have a graveyard of a womb, meaning a man can't have sex with you and bring anything into fruition that's going to last long term or build generational wealth, because it's your energy. In case anyone was wondering, when we talk about women and these women on the balloon that are dumbfounded when these stupid ass men ask them that dumbass question, it's your energy that ignites with the manifestation of the man's thought, the projection, the business he's in, what the career opportunity, the opening. He needs your energy to, like a gas stove, to ignite whatever his projection is with whatever the business idea, the thought, or you can do it for yourself by yourself. But when you're in a marriage with the man, he's using your energy. He's using your energy to ignite his business idea, or whatever business venture he's in, or whatever he's doing for to gas it up so it'll take off. It's your energy that makes it take off. So if he has a business idea or already has a business up and running, and he needs a opening, a breakthrough financially, customers, whatever, all he has to do is see that outcome, but it's going to be ignited with your fruitful energy. But if you're married to a woman within a graveyard for a womb, that energy, she doesn't have enough energy to make your ideas and your prosperous mindset come into fruition. She don't have the right type of gasoline. You understand? And you might be sitting up you might be sitting up there trying to give a soft life to an Instagram model, and it doesn't mean they're all bad, because they're not. But to someone that looks a certain way, that has a graveyard for a womb, that cannot manifest off her womb, but you're giving her a soft life and spending all your money. That's why I say don't be nobody's side piece. Don't be nobody's side piece, and don't be no third party or nothing else to no man, because you have manifestation energy. You know, he needs to manifest off of that graveyard womb of that Instagram model that he's taking care of, because he's not going to utilize your divine sacred energy to manifest and give a soft life to someone else while you're struggling, or while you have to work hard to live your life. And when you're not with a man, you use your own sacred energy to give yourself a soft life. See, when you have that sacred womb and you lay golden eggs, you don't got to work that hard. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You, as a woman, you don't have to work that hard. You don't even have to work that long. You could work 3 days out the week and spend the rest of your time if you have wisdom. You understand? You cultivate that type of mindset. You literally cultivate that type of mindset and that type of energy by balancing your chakras. When you have a balanced ego, you spend money with wisdom, out of practicality and not out of ego. And by being in this mindset, you're going to make decisions in your life, not to impress others, but that makes sense. So that means you're going to have some assets. That means you're going to own some property without a mortgage. Okay. That means you're going to own a couple things. See, because you don't have to start out rich, but it's because of your mindset, that grown woman mindset that's not trying to please other people, that's healed. that doesn't try to look good before they're doing good. That hardworking grown woman mindset that spends money out of wisdom and not out of ego, but out of practicality to create her foundation and stability first. And once she has created a strong foundation and stability, the rest is all gravy. Now you can look good and spend all the money you want because you built a strong foundation for yourself out of your wisdom. And now you're living a soft life. Now you can go ahead and spend extra money on extra things and spoil yourself. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that because you laid the foundation out of your wisdom. You understand? And people think, oh, you got it so easy. You got it so easy. No, it's not easy to heal. Healing is a process. But once you're healed, you get a grown woman mindset and you make the right decisions. And understand, a man is going to be influenced. His thoughts and the way he thinks is going to be influenced by who he shares the bed with. That's what I wanted to say. For all you pop the balloon chicks, okay? You tell him, what do you have to offer? First of all, your womb is sacred. And to have sexual access to you means you're going to have access to that high vibrational energy that lays golden eggs. That you have the type of energy that they can utilize to bring their manifestations into fruition just by having sex with you. And it's not everybody that has that type of energy. It's cultivated by wisdom, and it's cultivated by doing your shadow work. And when you do that shadow work, the way a man thinks is influenced by the woman that he shares the bed with and has sex with. So if you're married to a woman that you have sex with on a regular basis, that spends money and is not practical or balanced in her thinking, you're going to be influenced by how she thinks, because she's going to bully you and punk you and tell you, you didn't buy me this and you didn't make me, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. And she's going to have you spend money out of ego instead of practicality. And your family, before you know it, if one tragedy hits, is going to go broke. And it's because you were being influenced mentally by the woman you're married to that has a broken mindset. You understand? You better be careful who you're giving a soft life to. Okay? And make sure that she's done her shadow work, okay? And she has the right type of mindset, because if not, she is going to influence you. So don't be no side piece and allow someone to use your sacred energy. Use it to give yourself a soft life. So whoever this woman is, like I said, with this investor, and I'm going to jump into the reading, but she convinced an investor that it was some mistake of God because she was supposed to have this golden womb. But somehow by accident, you got it. And you happen to be a drug addicted prostitute that sleep in the street and suck dick for money. And look, she's married. Look at me. I'm married. So I'm a woman of high stature, this, that, and the other. When she didn't have the feminine energy to manifest this marriage. She used your divine feminine energy by copycatting you to obtain this marriage. And she's been walking in your energy. That's why she's getting divorced now, because she can't use your energy anymore. So the truth finally came out, and they realized she did the old destiny swap switcheroo, because it doesn't even make sense. You're saying that God made a mistake and gave a golden womb to a drug addicted prostitute that sleep in the street and suck dick. God made a mistake. And the reason she's got an abandoned womb that's a graveyard that she can't manifest, her husband can't manifest anything off of her energy, and they need yours, is because God made a mistake. Make it make sense. So either way, but you're like, how did this happen? It was supposed to happen because you were a trick for these people. God sent you to earth on an assignment, a divine assignment. Okay, you had to be in disguise because these people are not spiritually astute, because these people are very shallow-minded and materialistic and surface level. So of course they could not see who you were, because they were looking from a shallow standpoint. Wait a minute, you're not rich. Wait a minute, you're not this. Of course, because these people cloaked you by sabotaging your finances and sabotaging you on purpose. So someone would have to have spiritual eyes to be able to see your energy signature. They would have to, when you have a spiritual eye, you have a spiritual ear, and you know whole babble when you hear it, and you know a woman that has real wisdom and intelligence when you hear it, no matter how she's dressed or what she looks like. You understand? Whole babble, intelligent woman. Whole babble, intuitive, sacred woman. Whole babble, intelligent woman. You understand what I'm saying? See, when you have spiritual ears and eyes, you're going to see past whatever you're looking at surface level, because somebody might be doing something to cloak someone's energy, and you're going to listen with your ears. You shall know them by their fruit. Okay, the fruit is what's coming out her mouth. And this woman don't speak no whole babble. She speaks truth to power. She don't practice no 48 laws of power, of low vibrational deceptive. She comes with the sword of truth and the light and the sun, and she burns through all illusions and deception with the sword of the spirit, which is her mouth. She's the light bearer of truth, honesty. She don't have to be deceptive. She's not worried about, people are going to win over you. That's deceptive. Only for other low vibrational people. When you are in the vibration of love, none of that deception and 48 laws of power works on you, because you're coming with the light of the sun, which burns through all false narratives. It burns through all illusions. It burns through the clouds. It burns through all of the cloudiness, and it brings clarity. The sun brings clarity and fire, and you come with that clarity and fire and truth, and you cut with your sword, which is your tongue, and you speak straight through every illusion, every lie, anything anyone tries to do or say against you. Nothing can stand against the truth, which you are the truth. So you don't have to practice the 48 laws of power and deception and underhandedness, because you cut through all their falseness, because you're connected to God. So your third eye is fully activated, and you have foresight and knowledge and wisdom. You get the messages first before these idiots. And you came cloaked in this energy. We all have past karma. A lot of these people are your past life dynamics that have to be resolved in this lifetime. But you were these people's assignment, because you're a spiritual warrior powerhouse, and you were placed there to destroy this cult and coven. You were placed here to destroy these people. Okay? And that's why you had to be in disguise. The Most High knows what they're doing. The universe, God, karma. There's no mistakes. They know exactly what they're doing. The point is to help cultivate these people's mind to understand that they're going in the wrong direction, to let these people know and understand the reason you didn't see me. You couldn't see me. You couldn't see who I was, because you never listened to me. You tried to catfish me and come around me and ignore me. You saw me as an object. You saw me as a maid. You saw me as simply a cook, not somebody to talk to connect with mentally, to get to know, to hear the wisdom, to find out how deep them waters go. Because if you took the time to listen, that's why the Father gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, to listen more than you speak. And when I'm saying me, I'm talking about the divine feminine energy as a collective. You objectified us. You just saw us as a sexual object that can be a maid, that can cook, that can clean, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Whose energy you could just utilize without getting the wisdom that comes along with it. That's why they like to have sex with you and go, because they don't want the correction. They don't want the balance. They don't want the lesson. You understand? That's why you're in charge of your sexual energy. God placed you over it. Why? Because it's your job as the divine mother not to invest your energy into a bad project. And when you choose a man, you have to decide based on his mindset, if he's a man that's willing to hear counsel, if he has enough wisdom to listen and learn from the woman, if he's balanced enough in his feminine and masculine energy, and if he's not, is he willing to hear counsel and listen to the feminine side and perspective that embodies empathy and compassion and intuition, or not? What is he going to take your energy and do with it? You're the holder of the power. And you have to deem him good enough. which means he has to present a business plan to you. This is what I plan on doing with your energy and providing for you and doing this, that, and the other. And now let me watch you and see if you're a good investment. If not, I don't like what you're showing me. So no, you can't have access to my energy. You're not even willing to stick around enough to be influenced by my mindset. Okay? Which means I'm the one with the wisdom. You have wisdom too, but I have the wisdom. But you want to use my energy and go off of your own mind without adding intuitiveness, empathy, and compassion in whatever it is you're about to get out here and do. And it's going to fall to the ground because you want to come steal my energy and go pair up with a airhead and lay in a bed with an airhead. It was designed for you to master your energy and be the governor over your own sexual energy, divine feminine energy. And any man that wants access to that energy to manifest with has to qualify. He has to have the right mindset. He has to marry you. He has to be in a marriage with you because you have to share a bed. He has to be around you constantly because he is going to be influenced by your mindset. The balancing of the masculine and feminine energy. It's where perfect logic meets perfect intuition to make balanced decisions. Not for him to run with your energy to an airhead. So you came in disguise to these shallow-minded people to wake them up, to understand so that they could wake up and see you're shallow. You have a very, very shallow mind. And that's why you never found out who we actually were until after you were gone, until after we disconnected completely from you. You never knew who we were because you did not sit down long enough to listen to us. To bond mentally, to bond emotionally, to learn our mindset. And our lesson was to do more vetting, do way more vetting before we allow sexual access to any man. And sometimes that vetting process is longer than a year, believe it or not. Yes. To really know a person before connecting and giving them your sexual energy, because they're going to run off and do something stupid with it. Okay, your sexual energy, that creative energy is how we take care of ourselves. It's our money. It's how we provide and sustain ourselves. That's why it's in the lower chakras. The lower chakras is what's needed to sustain and maintain yourself in the physical world. Okay, so you are a spiritual warrior powerhouse that were placed here to destroy this whole church coven cult because of the distortion of what they were doing with divine feminine energy. So where we are right now is this investor is of the mindset that you have enough empathy to understand that what they invested in doing, which you don't agree with, was drug addicts, that they prostitutes that will never recover were okay to inject with this eye camera, because they would be entertainment, like street fights, like those DVDs they used to make back in the day, where they would record meth heads and crackheads and lot lizards, in the street doing gutter stuff, and then watch it and sell them for entertainment. That's the wealth class. Some of them, that's how they were going to entertain themselves in Elon Musk's world, injecting people that they see as the lowest of society with eye camera and being entertained and placing bets. Who bets that this meth head is going to die first? Who wants to bet that so-and-so is going to go with that machete and chop his head off? That's entertainment to some of these very sick people. But you're a whole fucking goddess energy, a whole Hierophant high priestess. Okay. These people don't practice gratitude. Okay. Someone feels guilty about what they did to you. Okay. Whoever you are, you remain in happiness. Somebody realizes that you have a lot of courage. And of course you do, because somebody realizes you have to be special for your finances to be protected, for you to maintain your stability through all these people have done to you, for you to survive energy weapons on the level. You were supposed to have a hole in your head right now from the energy weapons that they used on you. You were supposed to have dementia or have gone into a coma or dead right now. You were supposed to die from a death spell. Your kidneys were supposed to fail. You understand? Whoever you are, you were supposed to have an aneurysm, a heart attack from the energy weapons. You wasn't supposed to function right now. Right now, you were supposed to be living homeless on the street and lost your mind from all the crown chakra attacks. Right now, you're supposed to be laid up in the hospital, sucking your thumb in a mental institution right now. Right now, you're supposed to have let yourself go and no longer comb your hair. You were supposed to just stop taking care of yourself, stop your skincare regimen, stop painting your toes. You were supposed to hate yourself and be afraid to look in the mirror. Right now, you were supposed to have completely given up and gotten to a low vibrational relationship with someone to help you with your bills that you depend on while you're barely making it, and given up on fighting for your own life. The way these people attack you spiritually, death spell after 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 death spell, hoping you wouldn't have the strength to keep getting back up and showing up in your godly energy and being who you were put here to be and walking in your calling. You are protected spiritually from everything. And you still maintain a good foundation, and you still look like $1 million when you go out the house. The only way that's possible is if somebody lying. The only way that's possible is if somebody lying. And somebody found out somebody was lying. Somebody lied about you because you gave these people, this cult, a run for their money, and they still running. Okay, so great fortune in the reverse. This married couple is getting divorced. Okay, and one of them is a military person. This good gentleman energy. Who's this good gentleman energy? This might be an older mentor energy, woman or man. Yeah, they had an ego death. This might be that investor. That might be that investor that thought that you were a good investment for these people to sabotage and to make a part of this experiment that they would watch for entertainment, like street wars or street gangs for entertainment. They thought that you were there for entertainment, but you were placed on their path to teach them a lesson that they need to spiritually grow. They need to do shadow work to spiritually grow, so their spiritual eyes will open up and they will know good fruit when they hear it. They will know good fruit when they see it. Their spiritual eyes will allow them to see beyond something that's shallow and surface level. Okay, so you were a lesson for them, and whoever these people are, it's over for them. Okay, they can't take your money, they can't take your foundation, because you're a very wise financial investor, and you know how to lay a foundation that no one can move or take away. Even if you had some financial losses due to what they did, you're still sitting on your foundation. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What is the energy crowning this read? Now this investor does know that these people tried to do a destiny swap with you and tried to force a copycat energy that just wanted to, woo, child, I'm taking all of those. A copycat energy that wishes she had your golden womb. A copycat energy that wishes that she had your golden womb, thought that if she killed you, if she entered you, advertised you as a drug addicted prostitute, and she killed you and got you out the way, that she would embody your energy. She would take on your destiny, but she still don't sound like you. Even doing the best she can. Even when she's doing the best she can, she still can't talk like you. She still can't spit like you. Like what you say, what you talk about, the words, the wisdom. She can mimic you to a certain extent, and she can throw a couple of keywords out there here and there, or she can record you slowly and write down everything you say, and then read it off of a paper in secret and try to practice making it sound like it's her. But she can't just freestyle off of out of nowhere, just be somewhere walking, and then you get in a conversation, and then it all just pours straight out of your mouth from spirit. You minister to people. It just flows from you, and it can hit you at any moment. It flows. The spirit hits you at any time it needs to, and it just comes out your mouth. She can't do that. She got to record your ass and go somewhere, write everything on paper, and sit in front of a mirror and say it slowly and practice it over and over again, the phrases and everything. These copycats. Okay, somebody got a message. This might be a fire sign, Queen of Wands energy. I'm getting kitchen witch, low IQ, pussy popping energy here. But somebody might be very burdened right now. This might be a kitchen witch type energy with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy, that promotes himself as being a high priestess. But it's a difference between a high priestess and a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy. Now, somebody is a king of cups here, or someone is a father figure here. Okay. These people took action over the weekend because they wanted you to be weighed down with spell work, because they can't attack your finances. You're too spiritually protected. They can't believe that they can't attack you. And they're stupid. It doesn't matter. They're stupid. They can do magic to the day they die. It don't even matter, because you're still moving forward and you're going to keep moving forward. So this kitchen witch with a low IQ that pops up pussy, and this father figure right here, it's another fire sign, but he's showing up as the king of cups. Over the weekend, they wanted you to be overwhelmed with energy, and they did take action with the Ace of Wands to plan to overwhelm you. That's why the Seven of Wands is here. But whatever they sent didn't touch you, and it'll never touch you again, because you're completely protected. At this point, you don't even know about these attacks for some of you, unless I tell you, or unless you get some kind of insight, because you don't feel anything anymore. So it's like they're just doing it. It's like they're on the Titanic. The Titanic is sinking. They're the band, and they're like, well, hell, let's play until we go under. That's what it is. It's like we're on the Titanic and we're all gonna die and it's sinking, so we might as well play the final song. I'm going down with this music. Come on. So they're on a sinking ship right now. Their money is whittling away, and they just keep on attacking you. The attacks are not reaching you at all. You have complete spiritual protection. This investor's given up, and the cycle is over with the World card. Okay. They can't recover. Yeah. I can't make it up. The Nine of Wands reverse. They're like, maybe if we try one more time. And I don't know, someone might be like, yeah, okay, yeah, y'all just keep on trying, whatever. But they can't recover. The Nine of Wands reverse. And this is such a burden to them. But they're still not intelligent enough to hurry up and go apply for a job. Well, there are still some jobs out here. What happened? So that's what happened in the recent past. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This is what they were doing for work. They thought that they would only be able to live off of doing magic, but all their spell work, where I just saw you. I saw you. Where you at? I just saw you. There you go. I saw it. Okay, yeah. But look, all their spell work just keeps backfiring. But this is what they wanted to do for work. And somebody should have somebody need to just get a regular job, a 9 to 5. Because if they do magic, they're not good at it. If magic is what they do for work, they surely are not good at it. So what's next, Holy Spirit? Tell me more about this married couple in the reverse. Tell me more about this married couple in the reverse. Somebody has clarity that somebody is single. Somebody has clarity that somebody is still single, but they're completely closed off. Okay, so this is your energy and someone this married couple that was trying to set you up with a catfish that was supposed to wreak havoc in your life in order for them to get some kind of court-ordered control over you, that was working with this Cancer energy. They realize that that's not an avenue they're going to be able to go, because some of y'all, but whoever's energy I'm picking up on this read, you're not dating at all. You're not interested in dating. You are not interested in having sex. You're not interested in marriage. You're not interested in anything but centering yourself. I'm picking up on an energy that whoever you are, you just want to center yourself. Right now, this is the year of exposure. And since this whole operation has been completely exposed to you of how they've been sending. And there are a lot of women out here that still don't know that they're being targeted. They just think they're having bad luck in dating. They're like, I don't understand. He just suddenly, his mask came off as soon as I got pregnant and he just went berserk. No, that's not by coincidence. That man is part of a coven, and he's harnessing your energy, and now he has supply, or whatever. You don't realize how big this is and how many different women they're doing this to, and men all over the world. Okay, they're doing this all over the world. There are so many more people that have been sold a dream that you could get through life just doing spell work and treating people bad and mistreating people off their energy by practicing the 48 laws of power. And because of this is why the divine feminine energy is pulling her energy back and centering herself. So whoever you are, you've made a decision never to have sex again. You've made a decision never to date or marry again, if you even want anything to do with men at all whatsoever. Okay, whoever you are. That's not everybody in my collective. But by you making that decision, it completely cancels out the plan that this married couple had to catfish you with somebody, to get a judgment over you in court, to set you up by somebody wearing a mask, dating you. And if it gets serious enough, then they'll be able to drug you and record you acting loopy or destroy your home, destroy your home, drug you, set you up to get these people to have conservatorship over you. They can't set you up like that because you're not dating. And the only other thing was spiritual warfare. And you already know that's knocked out the box because you're stronger spiritually and more protected than any of them. And your finances are protected by God himself. Okay. You bank with God, banking institution. You understand? Your whatever you do for money, it is protected. Anyone that comes against you, you got ancestors all around that have full authority to knock out of balance anyone that tries to knock your finances out of balance. So they have been backed into a corner. You're completely spiritually protected. Your finances are protected, and you refuse to look at men. So how can they get you? They can't. So they have clarity that you're completely closed emotionally, not your heart chakra. You're full of love. You are full of love, and you're not doing anything right now but spoiling yourself. Whoever you are, you're making yourself better every day. You got a skin routine. You're pushing your cuticles on your toenails back, waiting for that one toenail to grow, so you can paint your toenails. Unless you want to get the acrylic toenail clips, you don't want to do all that. Nonetheless, y'all, bitch, stop talking about yourself on here. You talking about yourself, QUAN. It's that one toenail. It won't look right if I paint all of the toenails and one toenail is halfway. And just wait, keep it clear until all of them are the same length. That's all. They have clarity that you're closed emotionally, not your heart. Your heart is full of love. Your heart is full of love. But you, while you're in this warfare whereby you're being watched and they are hacking your technology, and you are 100% aware that any man you talk to is going to be paid money to catfish you. And their child, let me tell you, and I'm about to get real. Y'all saints of God are gonna have to forgive me and give me a pass. If not, I'm sorry. But I have no cut card tarot. Baby, I ain't never had so many men and women worrying about what I'm doing with my pussy in my goddamn life. Child, I never fucking knew in my life. Excuse me, y'all, for a minute. Let me explain. Kevin Hart shit. I never imagined so many straight and gay women, both straight and gay women, and men, both straight and gay men, would all be so fucking concerned with my little pussy. I'm just trying to tell you, goddamn, to have so many women and men all worrying about what I'm doing today with my pussy. I never thought the day would come that I would have my phone hacked, my laptop hacked, be followed around, even after the gang stalking is over, still be monitored. Where do they hang out? What social clubs? Are they going to join a group? Do they like to sip and paint? Where are they going to be at? And this is women and men. Well, maybe we can do this. I never had women and men throwing meetings about what I'm going to do with my pussy, child. How do you think we know we got the golden pussy? How do you think we know? And you don't have to be a 25-year-old to have the goose that lay the golden eggs. Bitch, you 50 years old and you have a golden pussy, bitch. Excuse me. Anytime you have men and women of all ages, because they send catfish of all ages towards you. They send the young ones too. They send 30, maybe they're like a 30-year-old. Try that. Nope, too immature. Nope, they picked up on it. Nope. All right, try a 40-year-old. Okay, try an older one. Nope, try this one. She don't want somebody with the balls hanging in gray. Try this. Try that. Try a woman. Listen. You could be 55 years old and have a golden pussy out here, because never in your life have you had men and women holding meetings about what you think she's gonna do with her pussy today. What you think? Is she gonna wash up with ivory soap, or is she gonna something softer? What do you think? I don't know. Is she gonna shave? I don't know. I like when she shaves. Child, I'm trying to tell you, never in my life, and y'all too, have Dove is good. Too many chemicals, Ivory is good. Never in my life, and I'm sure never in your life did you think that some of y'all are in your 50s, that people would be holding meetings about what you gonna do with your pussy over the weekend. Literally. And you say, God damn it. And to see so much rhetoric online and in social media about we don't need women. What, you gonna die alone? Child, I can't tell. Y'all are having business meetings about what we're gonna do, because the truth is, that this divine feminine sacred energy between our legs runs the world. And it's the truth. It is the truth. Watch all of us not give them any attention. Don't show up to these dating affairs. See, men ain't dating women no more. See, we not giving y'all the energy and attention you want. And be like, okay. And then you go to a fucking meeting about what we're gonna do with our stuff. And then you go hold a meeting about a way to get our energy. Child, please. You're having meetings. What do you think sex trafficking was? I know a way we can usurp feminine energy and make money off of it. What do you think all that sex trafficking was about? What do you think marriage was about? And I'm talking about the type of marriage, patriarchal marriage that was practiced. In order to manifest, you need feminine energy. Okay, well, we'll make it impossible for a woman to survive without a man. In this society, we'll restrict all your rights. And the only way that you can survive in this system is by marrying a man. There you go. And now that you get married, that guarantees that you will have access to some divine feminine energy. No matter how sloppy you are, how many bad, unhealed, abusive, mentally, physically, and emotionally habits you have, you are guaranteed a woman. And I guarantee a woman to every household. I guarantee, no matter how much money you make, you are guaranteed you will get a woman, because that's the only way that will allow these women to survive in this society. We'll just strip them of all their rights, or we won't give them any rights at all whatsoever. How about we not even teach them how to read? Even better. Coaches all over the world. That'll guarantee that we won't be rejected, no matter how bad we treat them. Let's get it going. So what's going on right now? So somebody is aware that you're closed emotionally. Nobody's going to get none of this drip. You see that? That's what you are. Ain't nobody getting all this drip. And they got clarity of that. Okay. And you are the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. You're single and you are using your drip to manifest that 9 of Pentacles. They got clarity of it. What is the King of Swords? So I'm picking up on 2 energies here. one of the water sign, and there's a King of Swords here. It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I don't know yet. We'll see in just a second. You're a hermit. You are this hermit energy. Or is this an investigator? Clarify the King of Swords. Okay. The investor. So there's someone here. This might be the investor that cannot balance their situation because of they can't corner you financially, spiritually, and then they can't catfish you because you've cut off your energy. You said, I am Oshun, and you have insulted me by asking me, what do I bring to the table? So I tell you what, I'm gonna take all my divine feminine energy and water from the planet, and we're gonna see what you could do without water. We're gonna see what you can do. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this. What's the Four of Wands? So they can't. The investor can't balance his situation. The Six of what do we have? The Six of Pentacles here. What is the Six of Pentacles? Okay. Oh, they have an idea. Oh, so this is right now. So somebody's walking away from these people, and somebody might be in some energy where they want some kind of exchange with you or something like that. Or is this someone making someone how to slow you down? Clarify what this is, Holy Spirit. What is the Hangman reverse? Let me see what this is. Oh, okay. So they're going back and forth right now with somebody about how to slow you down. Got it. Okay. So right now they're having some kind of interaction with the King of Swords, another meeting about your pussy. And I'm going to stop using the word. I just needed for that little segment to get it off my chest, because it is what it is. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. All right. So this investor right now is having a meeting or some kind of exchange with the King of Swords energy and with a knight. This is that Cancer energy about how to slow you down with another conflict with the Five of Wands. And it don't matter. This is for information purposes only. They can't do anything. They're powerless. So let them waste the rest of their lives coming for you. Okay, that's fine. You just give yourself a soft life and leave it at that. Okay. Okay. That's what they said. I can't make it up. Look, the Three of Cups. Give yourself. That's what the Spirit wants me to tell you. Don't worry about these people. They're going to meet until they're old and gray. Some of them already are. And they're going to meet and try to see if they could come up. Just keep your legs closed, girl. Keep your legs closed. Stay away from toxic men. I'm not saying don't be polite to respectful men. Whatever. You grown, child. I got to tell you. But just be aware that there is an investor. Give yourself the soft life. When you're single, baby, you can give yourself the soft life. All you got to do, depending on how much money you have and make, is you could be a minimalist. You can eat the best foods. Make sure you don't have no more kids if you don't want them, but it's a burden because you are going to live the soft life because you're not going to change your position. You're stubborn and you're protected. Why would you want to collaborate with people that want to hurt you? Why would you want to collaborate with people that want to hurt you? No, sweetheart, you're going to give yourself the soft life. The cycle's over. So they can plan until the cows come home. It don't matter. Okay. Tell me about this King of Swords energy. Fire sign. This is disgusting. Okay. Yeah. And they're going to be planning in secret, or this could be a Cancer energy. So they're going to keep on making plans and you just keep your legs closed and don't date. That's it. Don't date. Self-censor. Give yourself the soft life. And just live your life. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They can plan whatever they want to plan. You just keep moving forward. You don't even got to think about them no more. These people can't do you nothing. They can't do you no harm at all whatsoever. They're completely blocked. All right. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? All right. They said stop right there. I already shuffled. Woo. Child, didn't I tell you they had a meeting about your stuff? Bitch, they throwing the whole community. Child, they throwing community events to talk about what you're going to do with your pussy. over the weekend and this summer. I ain't playing. Yeah, Seldridge. Yeah, you're right. Because they work with people at the NSA to watch us. And they, yes, chosen one, Janet Grudd. I see y'all. Yep, Robert. Yes, Cullinan, chosen all of y'all. Hey, Empress High Priestess. Hey, y'all. Hey, Seldridge B. Walker. Let me tell you something. They be having community events to have meetings about what y'all are going to do with your stuff this weekend. And not this weekend, this summer. They making plans for the summer. What can we do? What if we throw an event? They be talking about we looking for them. Child, these people, these are a bunch of men that acting like they don't need divine feminine energy, but they having secret meetings about to get your energy by stealing it. The truth is they do want your energy. Yeah, the CIA too, Adrian. Absolutely. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, Sharonda. Hey, hallelujah, empanadas. Don't make me go buy some. I'm hungry. Hey, Adrian. Good morning, Empress Love. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Patrice, hey. Hey, Patrice Gradine, as chosen one, Sharon. Let's get it going. All right. At a community event. Yeah, this is what they're doing. Saying we don't need women and then having community events about how to get your energy. Child. See, I'm going to give it to you. Mommy, I just want dessert. No, I just want my reward without making good grades in school. I just want your divine feminine energy without proving myself. I just want access to your divine sacred energy without the lesson. You see? Because all of our relationships are meant for you to learn something from someone and for them to teach something to you. And somebody wants to come in and snatch out your womb and take off running without getting a lesson. You understand? They have to connect mentally so that you can mirror to them what they need to see that needs to be changed. And they have to mirror something to you, depending on what lesson you're on, that you might need to change as well or learn or grow from. You understand? But the reason I just want to wait. I just want to have sex. I'll give you money. No, I'm not a prostitute. Well, goddamn, now I'm going to have to find a way to steal your energy, your sexual energy from you without being forced to get the lesson. Because I want to run up to you, get your sacral energy with my hands over my ears. Because I'm afraid if I stick around you long enough to get to know you, that you're going to mirror something ugly inside of me that needs to be changed. That's an uncomfortable change. That's going to require shadow work. And I don't want to have to face that. That's why I want your sacred energy without having to talk to you, listen to you, bond with you mentally and emotionally, because I don't want the lesson. A lot of these men don't understand with the divine women that have divine sacred energy. To get our energy, you're drawn toward us because it's something you have to learn from us. And in order to get that energy, you have to get the lesson. And if that lesson puts you into the place you need to be vibrationally, then you can proceed. But if not, you failed and it's a fail. You don't get access. So you have to come and have the lesson mirror to you of what in you needs to be worked on, your shadow self. And because you running from it, you want to just come and with a gun and rob and steal the energy. That's why so many men would rather lead with money. They would rather lead with money because they don't want to hear your mouth. Because change can be uncomfortable for a lot of people. Shadow work is uncomfortable. There are men and women both that have done shadow work. Shadow work don't feel good. Shadow work will have you sprawled out on the floor in tears, crying. Shadow work, it's not pretty. It don't feel good. It takes a lot of strength and courage to do shadow work, to face yourself, the really uncomfortable truths about yourself. So yeah, a lot of them are weak. They don't have the strength to face themselves and do the shadow work. And that's why they get so mad when you say, I'm sorry, I'm not a woman you can lead with money. You're going to have to interact with me mentally so that I can mirror to you exactly who you are. Hey, if you're a good balanced man, then you made a great connection because you've done your work. And I'm gonna just mirror all God's goodness. I'm going to mirror all of God's goodness to you because you bring that out of me because that's who you are. So congratulations, step on up. But if you got some stuff you still need to work on to connect with me, then I'm gonna mirror that to you. Because as soon as you come at me with an alpha male strategy or some mental manipulation tactic to mess with my confidence so you can control me, I'm a mirror to you. No, I'm sorry, you can't have access. You still got some work to do. You understand? And then you go back and do the work, or you can go lead with money with someone else. You understand? Let's go at a community event. At a community event. Feet don't fail me now. Somebody might be an illegal immigrant. Child, following you to attempt to kidnap you. This is about a business or a work relationship. Okay, immigrant, yes, they tried it. Child, please. Bitch, I am the lion. I am not the Lion King, the Woman King, goddammit. Bitch, I got and embody the energy of not just QUAN, but the Woman King. And I know a lot of y'all sisters and brothers, but women too. Okay. Of all races, embody that energy of the Woman King. If you ever saw the movie, child, did you see the Woman King get kidnapped at any time? At any time, if you watch the Woman King movie, did you ever see her get kidnapped at any time? That's all I want to know. Child, please. You gonna kidnap? Go ahead. You see that machete? And I got a machete too, amongst my guns and everything else. It got illuminated. Yeah, it got illuminated because the authorities in a lot of our communities, they're shutting down gang stalking because they're pushing a new world order into place. And they don't need gang stalking the way they used to. The contract for gang stalking is over. There might be a few, it doesn't. When we say the gang stalking contract has ended with the government, it doesn't mean in 24 hours everything just automatically stops. It means the contract with the government ended. So now it's like when a war ends and you still have a couple of cells, military cells that are in a country still operating. It takes time, for all of those things to completely come to a complete halt, unravel, and end. You understand? When a war ends in another country or whatever country, it doesn't, the war is over. Okay, everybody put down your guns and just walk away, go back to living. It doesn't work like that. You got people still being held hostage, all kind of stuff going on. So with the gang stalking, although the gang stalking contract with the government is over, and that's why you see all those federal workers losing jobs and all this stuff going on right now, it's a lot of moving pieces. There are a lot of cells still operating in your communities and neighborhoods that don't fully understand that the contract's over, because they were still getting money. There are some of your family members that were connected to those cells, like, oh, do this, please do. They're all, so you're going to still see remnants of gang stalking, but over the next few years, it's going to completely whittle away to nothing. And that's when you're going to see the whole new world order put in place of ultimate surveillance. Okay. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. So there is a certain element in the police department in your community now where they know what was going on. Even the ones that were in on it, they know that it's over and they will not be protected legally if they participate. So they're stopping. It was illuminated. Somebody was trying to follow you to kidnap you. It could have been an illegal immigrant who paid an illegal immigrant to try to kidnap you. All right, this just happened in the past. Who paid an illegal immigrant to kidnap you? This is stupid. Ciao, bye. Ciao, Emperor. The devil reverse. They can't cause it. Ciao, please. To cause you an imbalance. I have Sagittarius, Virgo, and Aries and Capricorn energy here. Ciao, bye. Tell me about this Emperor that was trying to get an illegal immigrant to kidnap you. Oh my God, really? Make a girl feel so special. Tell me about this Emperor. Yeah, they're not working with him anymore. So there might have been an illegal immigrant in your neighborhood community looking goofy. Child, I'm sure whoever you are, you would have bopped them over the head. You probably would have fucked their ass up out there. They'd whatever race this illegal, illegal immigrant can be any race. Child, please, they would get fucked up. Child, please. Damn, calling the police. I'm gonna call the police when I'm done teaching you a lesson. When I'm done teaching your ass a lesson, I'm gonna call the police. Oh, officer, I had to do whatever I had to do to defend myself. Well, why are you holding that machete behind your back? Oh, I had to defend myself, officer. You don't understand. I'm just a woman. I'm just a girl. So, there might be Aries or any other sign that thought that they were going to be able to make a quick strategic move and get, and they did spell work to make sure that everything went according to plan, which was a waste of energy. They were doing spell work so that you would let your guard down, is what I'm getting. But the Lovers reverse. They couldn't let go of something. What? So this might be someone that you dated before with the Lovers reverse, and something got illuminated to you about someone you dated in the past, and they didn't want to let go of something because they were mad that you found out who they were and what they were up to and who they were connected to. So this fool was going to have you kidnapped and killed. Clarify, they was going to kill you. They was going to kidnap you and kill you. The Lovers. Ill. It might even be a thing where they thought they was going to kidnap and SA you. I feel like with this devil energy and the Lovers here, I feel like this person was going to try to have you kidnapped and SA'd. Okay? Ugh, disgusting. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I'm talking about. SA, sexual assault. Okay? The Five of Pentacles. I feel like they felt like that would affect your finances because you wouldn't heal from that or something like that. Or there could be an Aquarius connected to that. Okay? But they pulled their energy back and you remain balanced. This is disgusting. They either an Aquarius is involved or they felt like that is something that you would not recover from and you wouldn't heal from. This is disgusting. But yes, they tried it, following you around. Child, these motherfuckers in my neighborhood better know, bitch, you ever get in your mind you're going to kidnap my ass, you better prepare to die that day. You better know and prepare to die. Prepare to die. Prepare to meet your death that motherfucking day. I promise you. QUAN Yin ain't going to pretend and act to be no empathetic nothing. Bitch, you better prepare to meet your maker the day you try to kidnap QUAN Yin ass. God damn it. Cross that motherfucking line. I dare you, bitch. You can be like, oh, that can't be QUAN Yin. No, it's QUAN Yin. We got dark and light. And it is not a sin to go into the dark to defend the light, even if it means you got to cut a bitch head off with a machete. What happened at this community event, Holy Spirit? Was that it? Oh, they did the spell work. Okay, I got it. So they held a community event whereby they were going to do spell work, but they needed your energy. So they were going to try to have you kidnapped and sexually assault you and then do the spell work at this community event and try to coordinate with you being sexually assaulted and the ritual that they were going to do at this community event using your energy. I will fuck a bitch up. Child, please. Let's keep it moving. That's why your ancestors said, yes, they tried it. That's why your ancestors said, yes, they tried it, because it would never be so. Your ancestors said, please, you think you're the only one that would be getting them licks in? Oh, sweetheart, we would jump in your body and you would have the strength of 10 men. What else, Holy Spirit? I'm telling you. Trading places, $1. Yeah, people that have money to play with your life. You know, they pay people to do things to y'all. and they try to catch them on camera and watch it. It's not just everybody that's been neuralinked with the camera, eye camera, because everyone doesn't have that. It's also the cameras that they're putting up everywhere. The level of surveillance that we're about to have is going to have people that have money in the wealth class having endless entertainment, because the wealth class will be able to tap into these cameras all over the place now in certain communities and neighborhoods. And they will pay people to come do stuff to you so that they could watch it on camera for entertainment. I just want to let you all know. Yeah, absolutely. All different types, remote neural monitoring system. Yeah, but not just that remote neural monitoring system, but also y'all notice they're putting more and more cameras in the city, and more even the smaller cities that are attached to the bigger cities and suburban areas. They're starting to put more and more surveillance cameras, those round cameras everywhere now. You think it's just for crime. They're going to have surveillance on a level that y'all have never seen before, whereby they can see and hear everything. And a lot of people in the wealth class for entertainment, for their own Hunger Games, are going to pay people to come in certain neighborhoods that they feel like don't have the money or finance or resource to really properly defend themselves, to do stuff to you, so that they can sit back and watch and be entertained. Yeah, it's nasty work. They want me to pull a chakra card very quick for somebody. Okay. Third eye. Someone may have an entity attachment. Somebody might have a dog. I know I shuffled them this morning. Sacral chakra. The physical manifestation of an imbalance that somebody might have in their sacral chakra is could be one or more of these symptoms: hypoglycemia, digestive disorder, diabetes, eczema, or acne. Okay. That could be from an imbalance in your sacral chakra. Okay. Third eye underactive, lack of inspiration and creativity, lack of ideas. Yeah. These are the copycat type energies. Or when you're experiencing an imbalance in your third eye chakra for whatever reason, you might notice that it's hard for you to feel inspired and to come up with new, fresh ideas, to be able to expand on creative ideas on how to do things. Negative self-image, solar plexus. So we know self-esteem and self-confidence is cultivated in the solar plexus chakra. That's the yellow one, the sun, the one that divides the chakras that connect you to your spiritual side, the upper chakras and the lower chakras, what you need to survive in the physical world. Your self-esteem has everything to do with both. Solar plexus, someone has a very negative self-image. Sacral chakra, no space for creativity in life or play. Sacral chakra, uninspired. Again, it sounded like a copycat energy to me. Anything else? Okay. This is somebody that has an entity attachment feeding off of their sacral chakra. So this is somebody that has an entity feeding off of their sacral chakra. Okay. Overactive, emotional overreactions. So somebody has a lot of emotional overreactions because they have also an overactive sacral chakra. So somebody might overact emotionally a whole lot. They might give a whole lot of emotional overreactions. I'm telling you, people need to be careful who they share their sexual energy with, because when you sleep with multiple men and women that you really don't know who they are on a soul level, they might have a lot of unhealed wounds that they're suffering from, and trauma, and they might project insecurities onto you in the form of negging, in the form of projection, backhanded compliments, and little things that will make you feel insecure. And now you're carrying the energy from their unhealed trauma that they're projecting onto you. Now imagine doing that with 5 different men or 5 different women that all have unhealed wounds and unhealed trauma that are because of them, because of their unhealed wounds and trauma, are taking it out on you in subtle ways that you don't quite pick up. Little backhanded compliments, little things to gaslight you or to mess with your try to cause insecurities in you, or do things that trigger insecurities in you. Now imagine you're dealing with 5 different men or 5 different women whose trauma you don't know. So what you spiritually have swimming around now in your subconscious mind is the results that are triggering your insecurities of unhealed wounds that these people have you don't even know about. And then you're a complete mess. So you're prone to, because your sacral chakra is overactive, you might have a lot of sex, you might overreact to stuff a lot because your emotions are all over the place. Okay. The best way to bring that into balance is to completely pull back all your sexual energy, cut all cords, and to cleanse yourself spiritually. Go on a sexual fast. I'm not demonizing sex. Sex, it's a gift from God. It's not just for procreation. It's to manifest with, and also for pleasure, to help release endorphins in your brain, to help you relax. It's absolutely nothing wrong with the right partner. I'm not demonizing it at all. But if you are having a lot of emotional overreactions and you connect with about 5 different women or 5 different men that you really don't know what they have going on in their subconscious mind and what their unhealed trauma is, you may want to just cleanse your energy and go on a sexual fast, okay? So that they don't try to gaslight or trigger insecurities in you. Imagine that. All those insecurities going on, and you're meant to get lessons from people you're magnetically drawn toward. You're supposed to mirror things to each other, but you got 5 different lessons going on at one time that you didn't started. It's like a training course that you have to take every year at a job you work at. And once you hit go and start, you have to finish the whole program. It doesn't give you a timeout and you can't pause it. So you start in lessons with 5 different people by hitting that button, by having sex with them. You've activated a lesson, something that has to be mirrored inside of you. You need to work on, but you got that going on with 5 different people at one time spiritually and don't realize it. And that's why you're all over the place and emotionally chaotic. Okay. Somebody has I can't make it up. Somebody has an entity attachment feeding in their third eye. That's the card that came out, third eye. Okay. Root chakra. Someone is very fearful. Someone is dealing with an emotional manifestation is fearfulness in the root chakra. And that fearfulness can stem from not feeling safe. Not feeling safe can apply to not feeling safe emotionally, meaning paranoid. You can't trust something or someone. Not feeling safe with your stability, your job, where your money is coming from, your foundation. It's so many different ways not to be able to feel safe. But someone is very fearful, emotionally fearful. So they might be connected to people, places, and things that don't make them feel safe, which means somebody needs to raise their vibration and connect with people, places, and things that make them feel safe. That could be the people you party with, the people that you call your friends, the people you date. If they are low vibrational and have toxic ways and are unhealed, or vibrating too low, you don't feel safe with them because they are only reflecting your own energy to you, what you are. And when you raise your vibration, you're going to attract better people and better experiences, and better things, and people that make you feel more safe. Because they operate more out of the light than the dark. Okay. Solar plexus, emotional and mental instability. Somebody might be dealing with a level of mental instability emotionally too. So who is this person? I'm ready. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's see who this person is. Someone may have a dog or dogs. Okay. Someone has an entity attachment. And then what I read here about fearfulness, emotional, mental instability, codependency. Heart chakra, overactive. Someone is extremely codependent, possibly for validation, which is an issue with the solar plexus chakra, their confidence. They need validation. No space for creativity, a negative self-image, lack of inspiration of creativity. They might be dealing with eczema, acne, diabetes, hypoglycemia, or a digestive disorder. Uninspired. This person's not inspired. They have an entity in the sacral chakra, overreact to everything, mental instability as well, emotional and mental instability, and they have entity feeding in the third eye. So let's go ahead and jump into this. What do you want me to say about this person that has these entity attachments? Holy Spirit, let me move this out the way. All right. What do you want me to say about whoever this energy is we're talking about? Somebody whose spell work has backfired. Oh, yeah. I told you. Whoever this person is, their emotions are all over the place. Child. Whoever this person is, their emotions are all over the place. They might be about to lose their stability. Okay. So this is someone you know that's connected to you from your past. This is somebody that you absolutely know. And yeah, they have an emotional outburst. That Ace of Cups is speaking to how they over emotionally react to everything with that Ace of Cups. This is someone that can't regulate their emotions to the point where they're all the way out of control right now. They're all the way out of control and they can't even control their life right now. This is somebody that's got a very foul mouth. They're very disrespectful. So they might explode on people and cuss everybody out, and speak very disrespectfully to everybody. They're worried right now because somebody's gotten clarity that this person has an entity attachment, and they have clarity about an injustice that they caused for you. Okay, they have clarity about an injustice that this person has caused for you. Okay, who's this Knight of Cups? And who's the Page of Swords reverse? It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or any other sign. Clarify that Page of Swords reverse, Holy Spirit. Okay. Okay. This might be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay. And who's this Knight of Cups over here? Okay. Someone that's going to move forward with something, providing clarity. So it might be that there might be somebody here that might be providing clarity, or they could have already given someone the truth and the clarity, the honest truth, the God to honest truth about something. What did this person give? Who did they give the truth to, Holy Spirit? Who did this Knight of Cups give the truth to? Oh, okay. Someone might have Pisces in their chart, or a younger Pisces, or they made an offer to somebody that they're not getting their wish fulfillment. Okay. Oh, they told them the truth. Okay, so somebody might have fire and water in their chart, a placement. Okay, and they have clarity about what's the Page of Pentacles? That could be a person, or that could be work. Clarify that Page of Pentacles. Clarify that Page of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Oh, wow. Somebody is going to release somebody. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Oh my God. So this has to do with work. This person instead is going to have to be a Page of Pentacles. Yes, they're going to have to, this person is going to be like at like a beginning stage in life. It's almost like working a teenager that gets his first job or her first job at McDonald's. So this person made a lot of money at one time as a part of this organization, this cult that they belong to, whereby they were, I feel like this might be the energy that was organizing and orchestrating gangstalking in your community, paying the people in your community to do different things to you. They have both fire and water in their chart, but they were paying people in your community to do stuff against you. They did death spells on you. And the Knight of Cups here, they told this person that they are not going to be able to work for them anymore. They gave them clarity. Okay, got it. They gave them clarity. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. They gave this Leo with a Pisces placement in their chart clarity that they would not be able to work for them anymore. Okay, because they can't plan anything else. If this person's name has already been given to the local police, or if it's already in the court system, that that okay, the reason they can't work for them anymore is because their spell work does not work on you. It's completely falls to the ground. It does nothing because the spell work doesn't work on you, and neither does their ability to be able to orchestrate anything violent on you, like someone to kill you, kidnap you, beat you up, set you up in a parking lot to be beat up. Your local police department is on it now because I told you the gangstalking contract is over. So because this Leo energy, she can't pay people to set you up to be killed and unalived or beaten or kidnapped. And she cannot, her spell work can't affect you either. Those were the only two things that investor energy was paying her to do. And because she can't get either one of those done, because she's spiritually blocked and her name has been given to the justice system already, and they're watching her, she can't backstab and betray you. There you go. There it is. She cannot backstab and betray you. So these people, that ends their relationship. She can't have a partnership with these people or a friendship anymore. The Three of Cups reverse. Because the only reason they were celebrating with her is because they thought she would be able to get the job done for them. They thought that she could win at all costs. They felt like she was willing to get down and dirty enough to give them the results that they wanted, but she was unable to do it. So they already told her that it's over. And what else? They gave her clarity. All right. And now what else, Holy Spirit? It's a missed opportunity. Okay. So whoever this is, it's a missed opportunity. The Four of Wands reversed, the Hierophant. What's the Four of Wands reversed? What's the Four? Okay. So she couldn't create an illusion to catfish you with anybody. And she's burdened. Okay. So yeah, that's it. She could not create, she wanted you to date someone that she would send toward you to catfish you and then to try to sacrifice you, but it doesn't work. And it would never work. And what is the Hierophant? Okay. Somebody is now in their thoughts about if they're going to go to jail. That's it. So right now, somebody's in their thoughts if they're going to go to jail because they, and I'm not talking about the people in the government that are on the wrong side. There are legit people in the FBI and in the police department that have her name on file and what she's been trying to do. There have been restraining orders, complaints filed by more than one person on what she's been busy out here doing, and she can't make that record disappear. So she is, somebody is already aware that she has an inability to control her emotions. That's why the King of Cups reverse is here. She can't regulate her emotions, and they're aware of that. So she's worried and thinking that if she's no longer any use to this organization, are they going to put me in jail? So that's what she's worried about and thinking, are they going to put her in jail because she committed physical crimes? Okay. Yep. Because of what she did to a mother figure. They're aware of what she did to you. And they're like, well, what's going to happen? Because the cycle's over. So there we are right now. She's worried that she's going to go to physical jail because she's of no more use to these people at all. Because she can't come for you. And she can't catfish you with nobody. Okay. And she's stuck in a cycle. That's why she keeps still trying to strategize to do another quick thing, another quick thing, another quick thing, another quick thing, another quick thing. It's either going to lead to her death or she'll be in jail. She's being watched and followed everywhere she goes. Right now, it's really nowhere she can go and hide from herself. Wherever you go, there you are. And it's just about over. I'm going to pull some final cards. I could go on and on and on and on. But this reading would never end. And I'm having so much fun. I want to, because it's a brand new week, I just want to nourish myself, eat my breakfast, so I can come back and give you a little more. I'm having a great time, y'all. Hey, Angel Hoyt. Hey, Fox. Fox the one. Hello. Hey, Anila T. Anna Claiborne. Hey, Lady Porcupine. Hi, everybody. Janet Judd, Alla Gregory 628. I hope I pronounced that right. Don B. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope that y'all all had a restful, good weekend. Y'all, I went out there with a broom and I got all that pollen. Hello, Moses. Hey, Lakeisha Evans. Hey, Erica Snow. Hi. Hey, Erica. How are you? Let me tell y'all. Child, I went out there this weekend with a broom. I ain't feel like getting my blower out. You know, the blower. To get all that green pollen off, because I thought it was going to rain real heavy. And I didn't want to wait until that green stuff got stained everywhere all around me. I blew that stuff so far away from me. Y'all know the pollen. All of that nasty. That stuff looks nasty, man. Nasty. That's what I did this weekend. And I was ready for the pollen too, because I covered all my outdoor patio furniture with plastic from Home Depot. Because I always know right after my birthday that pollen comes. I covered all my outdoor furniture with plastic. So all I got to do is after the first rain, then I could take it off. Ciao. What is the final message, Holy Spirit? What is the final message? Hey, Empress Kiana's Vision. I didn't see you. Good morning. Hey, Victorious. Robert Bruce, good morning. Alexis, hi. Hey, Tamara Huggins, good morning. Hey, Laurie Taylor. Hey. Yeah, I know. That stuff, that pollen is disgusting. Cullinan. Hey, Cullinan. Hearts to you too. Jessica B. Laurie Taylor. Victor Laus. Good morning, everybody. Helena Van DeWill. Hello, good morning, everybody. It's so nice to feel all of your energy because I can't see your beautiful faces. But to feel all of your energy is a beautiful thing. All right, let's get it going. What is the final message for my collective for now? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? Oh, they threw it out there. What's this? Okay. They just like almost threw it at me. They do that. Okay. Yeah, somebody had an ego death. They can't get away with what they were trying to do. You're about to be in the whole Ten of Pentacles, Empress. We see they ending it with you. They put you out here for the end. I can't make it up. You're getting a brand new start. Yeah, you don't got to worry about them. So the message is that investor, they realized they were lied to and they were tricked by a copycat that joined the occult that wanted to be you so bad that they were so desperate to walk in your energy. They were so jealous of you and desperate and wanting to be you, be loved the way that people love you, which people probably love them too, but they wanted the reactions from people that you get from people. And it's almost like one of Michael Jackson's cousins. No, but we love you. You're a part of this family. We love everything that's unique about you too. What is the problem? Well, I don't understand. But y'all don't react to me the same way you react to Michael. You don't react to me the same way you react to Michael Jackson. And you're like, but, well, it's like that. But it's different. Michael Jackson is a world-renowned star that can moonwalk and spin his ass off. And, you know, he contains star energy and he does attract a lot of energy. And that's not something anyone is doing to slight you or to hurt you. Nobody is doing it to insult you. You're just getting insulted because you want more attention and more energy. A person can't help who they are and the energy they embody and just who they are, the person. We can't be mad at Michael Jackson because he gets worldwide attention. He's a star. He's a very special man. Some people are born that way, and we can't try to kill him because of that. It doesn't mean you're loved any less. Yeah, but I want to be the one. And this was the energy of whoever that copycat energy was. They literally were willing to have you killed and to do a destiny swap, to literally, it wasn't enough for both of you to be loved. They wanted you gone and they wanted to be you. They wanted all of the admiration, attention, show up in your energy. You have a natural calling and an affinity. You might be a wordsmith. You might be a very intellectual, very intelligent. You could be a preacher, a pastor, a teacher, a cook, a chef. Dancing chef, Kaya cook your, Kaya cook, Kaya cooks your, hey, you might be, whatever you are, somebody really, really just was mad because people don't react to them the same way that they react to you. But they still love that person, but it wasn't enough for them. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, everybody got their own energy and own unique talent. Y'all seen the little sweetheart Kaya cook. She was just adorable. Kaya cook, turn around one leg and then turn around and finish stirring up them oxtails. Go ahead, Kaya. Ain't nobody mad at you, girl. That's your thing. And you got to jingle with it and got, everybody got their own thing on their own level that's unique about them. When you completely center yourself and go within, you will find that unique thing that you're good at and you love doing. So that's why you show up doing it so well, and people will be drawn toward you, and you will attract. And you can't get mad if another person shine. It's a missed opportunity for a Page of Pentacles. I don't know who this younger energy is, but it's a missed opportunity for them to get away with doing something. Someone could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or it might be a missed opportunity for someone that's going to have to get a brand new start with a job that might like be minimum wage. And it could be someone older, maybe 35 and up. No shame in that. It is, what are we in right now? Right now, this is an inflation. There are a lot of people that have to take side jobs, side hustles. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But this person feels like they built themselves up to a level in life, and to have to start all over again. So this might be that energy that might be trying to avoid going to jail. And that's why they keep on trying to destroy you. But you are the Empress. You cannot be replicated. You can't be replaced. You're Michael in the movie The Godfather. And these other energies are Fredo, the brother. What do you mean, Michael? I can't do stuff. I can do stuff. I'm smart. I can do stuff. And everybody knows Fredo in The Godfather didn't have half a brain. He had people out there all disrespecting him and smacking him around. Y'all remember The Godfather? Some of you. If you don't, shame on you for being born as a millennial. Shame on you. So you are, and forever will be, collective, the Empress. You are getting a new start in your life. You can move forward with the Fool card fearlessly. The Ten of Pentacles is yours for the taking. You're going to provide a soft life off your own energy. No one can get away with anything with you. And they're having an ego death. And one final card, and we'll close it out. I'm smart. What do you mean? I can do, stuff. Yeah, and somebody's very unhappy about it. They're going to have to move. That's it. These people are going to have to move to calmer waters and just have to accept it. These people are going to be moved on to calmer waters, Six of Swords, because they're not going to get the result or the energy out of you they want ever in life. The end. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I love each and every last one of you. If you want to join me into this prayer to start off the week, then let's get it, honey. Let's get it. I show gratitude right now for my collective of the highest vibration of love. Right now, I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. Right now, I show gratitude for returning from a beautiful weekend. Right now, I show gratitude for the plants, the trees, the seas, the sun, the earth, the air. Right now, I show gratitude for every blessing bestowed upon us. Right now, I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. We show gratitude for favor and for protection. We show gratitude for complete restoration to our body, mind, and spirit, financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. We show gratitude for each and every planet and the unique energies that each planet engulfs and has that helps us to get our prayers answered. O Holy One, Moon, Levana, Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Anene, Noge, the Sun, Utu, Shamish, Mars, Madin, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha, Nanerta. We show gratitude for this morning and day. Right now, I command and come in agreement that today, anything I speak, touch, and seek to do or accomplish, it will be blessed, manifest to the fullest, and flourish. I command joy and success in our lives. I cut, disengage, and cancel by fire any and all agreements, contracts anyone bound us to in the dream state. I order all plans null and void right now by fire. Right now, I sever every cord and attachment, catch fire on every plane of existence through every energy body attached to me. I command and order all of my energy that was siphoned from me spiritually as I slept last night to return instantly back to my body right now. Right now, we call all our energy back to our body on the ethereal plane, on the astral plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane. Our energy is ours only for the manifestation of our abundance only. We command all our Modhara, root chakra energy, and Svadhisthana, sacral chakra energy, to flow right back and return to our body. I make my sweet, great energy wait. Do not let separate from my estate. I neutralize and eliminate the hate. Positive and creative energy is my fate. Sacral and root chi, I do decree, I appreciate you, stay glued to thee. Right now, I command every obstacle placed in front of me to be instantly destroyed by fire on every plane of existence. I cancel every orchestrated witchcraft attack right now by fire. Right now, every hex conjured by fire, I command to break and fall to the ground by our Kundalini violet flame, which is our holy fire, which is invoked by our holy words. Abracadabra. We will create as we speak. I return all spell work right now today back to the sender tenfold, and I order and command it to fall to the ground, to instantly go directly back to the person that sent it, plant in their energy field, and remain permanently stuck to them and do not ever return to me again. Any meeting arranged by anyone in our energy to frustrate our day, catch fire right now and be destroyed and scattered forever, never to assemble again. I destroy you and your evil intentions with my words, abracadabra. Be consumed by my authority within in my Kundalini violet flame on every plane of existence through every energy body connected to us. Catch fire right now. Burst into flames and fall to the ground and scatter throughout this day, right now, and forever going forward. As we anoint ourselves this morning, we cleanse and remove out of our body, out of our chakras, out of our cellular DNA and nervous system, through all 7 of our energy bodies, on the ethereal plane, on the astral plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane, from our aura and from our spirit, the effect of every energy weapon, every hex that was cast, every bewitchment, every curse, every spell work, every unbalanced, toxic, negative thought and evil eye and energy. We transmute all that negative energy by fire right now back into the universe to be alchemized into positive energy. Every man, woman, and child that I interact and come in contact with today will go out of their way to do their best for me. I will see favor today in every area of my life. All things will work together for my good today. Today I have divine immunity and protection from all manner of confusion by those that have made me their enemies. Any and everything I put my energy into today, it will prosper, it will be successful, and anyone that is destined to help me today will contact, locate, and get through and reach me today. Every door will open for me today. Every obstacle and the creators of challenges in my life will be blocked, disabled, stopped, and removed, far and cast and instantly ejected from my energy and life with divine intervention today. Right now, Lord. Right now. We show and express love and gratitude for our ancestors, our guides, are of the highest vibration of love only, our ascended masters, the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, that have been assigned to us to help block and protect for us, that have came before us and we humbly open ourselves to new lessons to help us to ascend higher and to grow. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it, let them eat the fruit thereof. Ashe, 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 ashe. All right, we about to close this prayer out. Give me a second. I thank you for your patience with me. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, by sea, I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. That's by Rob, Danny, Gaia, and Araya. They are the sound healers. I found that on YouTube. One more. I now close all portals, sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. All right. Ashe. 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 Guys, hey, Pata. Good morning. Hey, Empress High Priestess. Hey, Tiff Love. Hey, Angel Hoyt, Patrice Gradine, Jonah Miller, Tamara, Empress Kiana's Vision. Good morning. Ashe, Ashe. Love and light to you too. Hallelujah Empanadas. Stop making me hungry. You better change that name, child. I'll jump through the screen. Casey Shook. RXXXZ1370. Nancy Vasquez. Lori Taylor. Empress Cleanest Vision. Tamara Huggins. Dell. Pooh. Tiff Love, Dell, Jessica B. I said all y'all. I love each and every last one of y'all, but I'm hungry. And right now, hunger is the greatest thing. I thank you for joining me this Monday morning. We're going to have a great and blessed week. You will be shown favor. Anything that you want this week, it will manifest for you. You have favor and divine protection. That's why you're still here with me today. QUAN Yin, love of the... I have no cut cards, Tarot. Signing out.